Hi, my name is Solomon Jones, and I am the head and leader of Sol EV Supercharging. There are many things that could be fixed with EV supercharging, and my idea was to fix all of them. Now, of course, this took a long time for me to figure out, but in the end, you reap the biggest benefit. Now, for those of you that don't know what EV means, it means electric vehicles. I sought out the main issues with EV supercharging, and that is the ease of access, the efficiency, and compatibility. With how fast the ownership rate of electric vehicles is growing, many people are running into issues with finding available EV supercharging stations. The growth rate for customers owning electric vehicles is growing fast, and with that, we need to be able to have functioning EV supercharging stations at the same level of frequency that we see regular gas stations. This is the first problem that we are tackling. We would produce EV supercharging stations every 2 miles and more frequently in the places that there are no EV supercharging stations at all. We are also going to be eliminating the issue of compatibility. With the amount of electric vehicles there are today, many of them have different EV charging points. This makes finding an EV supercharging station with the same port compatibility very difficult. Our solution is to include in our EV supercharging stations 3 charging cables having the 3 most common types of ports. For the other ports, we would have adapters that would connect to the charging cables. These adapters would be connected to the charging stations through wire cords to prevent theft. Our biggest issue that we wanted to tackle was that we wanted it to be the most efficient charging on the market. In order to compete with the speed of pumping gasoline into our cars, our goal was to set the total charge time to a low time of 80% charge within 25 minutes. This would allow for a smaller amount of time spent charging the car. With how much I care about being environmentally friendly, a huge challenge was to figure out how to do all of this, but while being solar powered. I believe once we have all of these goals accomplished, our EV supercharging stations will be the most successful on the market. Our mission at Sol EV Supercharging is to provide the best experience for our customers in every way, and that includes efficiency, ease of access, compatibility, and even environmentally friendly service. Our target market that we will be advertising when we are fully operational is to all customers that own electric vehicles. We would also be targeting to people who own the gasoline-powered cars who are also considering making the switch to electric vehicles. One of the biggest targets that we are going for are people who are in the process of buying their first electric vehicle. We believe that if we market towards those who are new to owning an electric vehicle, we can establish a consumer loyalty to our charging stations if they are more familiar with our brand of EV supercharging. Through our membership program, we will be able to track the amount that our customers are using our charging stations. With this, if there are any issues with our customers decreasing their usage of our charging stations, we would know through their record of charging, and as a result, we would be able to increase our advertising towards them to bring them back. My integrated marketing communication strategy, or IMC strategy for short, will be comprised of 3 different parts. The first part will be our marketing. This would be comprised of reaching out to new customers through our membership program. We will be offering and informing them on deals and special upcoming events. For customers seeking to buy their first electric vehicle, we will market our services toward them, emphasizing its benefits. For customers that aren't in the process of getting their first electric vehicle, we would use marketing that would encourage them to make the switch. The second part of our IMC strategy would be the social media part. Through social media, we would use data that tells us the average ages at which people are buying their first electric vehicle. We would then push out social media advertisements to those accounts. We would also make partnerships with very high-profile celebrities to increase our visibility on social media. This ties into our third part of our IMC strategy, which is our public relations. For this, we will be focusing on making partnerships and sponsoring public figures to spread the word about our company. We would preferably make partnerships and sponsors with people within the target market that we want to reach out to. This means partnerships with celebrities that own electric vehicles and celebrities that recently made the switch to electric vehicles. All of this combined, I invite you all to consider my pitch and work with me to create the most successful EV supercharging service on the market. Thank you.